Throughout history, Queen Ntombazi's life and actions have been subject to varying perspectives and interpretations. It is said that she was a seer who used dark magic to further her ambitions, and she famously collected the skulls of kings conquered by her son, King Zwide. Born in the early 1700s, Queen Ntombazi was a powerful, enigmatic force in her own right. Revered by some as a mystical and wise leader, and feared by others as a witch, she was ambitious and utilized her formidable intellect to fight for the prosperity of her people. Queen Ntombazi gave birth to Zwide kaLanga in 1758, and she was married to kaLanga, a Nxumalo king of the Ndwandwe people. The marriage bestowed upon her significant political influence, and she used her mystical abilities to support her husband and her son, Zwide, who later became the king of the Ndwandwe nation in 1805. Her mystical powers helped her achieve her goals and secure her son's position as a powerful king, but it also fueled animosity towards her. Around the time Zwide became king, the Nxumalo were growing in military power, and one of his prominent rivals was King Ndwandwe of the Mthethwa people, who was a close friend and mentor of young Shaka Zulu. One of the most famous examples of Ntombazi's use of magic was her involvement in the Battle of Mhlatuze River in 1818, the battle between the Ndwandwe and the Mthethwa people, two powerful tribes in South Africa at the time. Ntombazi believed that the Ndwandwe would win the battle if she could kill Ndwandwe. During the battle, informers betrayed Ndwandwe's position to the Ndwandwe, who surrounded him and took him in captivity to the homestead of Zwide, where he was put to death. Afterwards, his skull was added to the collection in the hut of Ntombazi, Zwide's mother. When Ndwandwe was murdered by Zwide, Shaka sought to avenge his death. In one clash, Zwide barely escaped Shaka, and Ntombazi was captured when the Zulu forces entered Zwide's kraal. During her trial, Shaka named the chiefs whose heads she kept in her house, and Ntombazi said that she did it for power and to prove that Zwide's reign was not threatened. Shaka chose a particularly gruesome revenge for her. He locked Ntombazi in her house and placed hyenas inside. They devoured her, and in the morning, Shaka burned the house to the ground. Throughout history, Queen Ntombazi's life and actions have been subject to varying perspectives and interpretations. Her history has been largely erased from the historical records due to a number of factors. The rise of the Zulu Empire led to the destruction of the Ndwandwe kingdom. This destruction resulted in the loss of many of the Ndwandwe's cultural artifacts and political symbols. It also led to the death of many Ndwandwe people, including those who could pass down oral traditions about Ntombazi. Queen Mother Ntombazi's legacy is still debated today. There is no doubt that she is one of the most powerful figures in the 19th century in South African history.
Thank you for your support. Don't forget to check out our relaxing ASMR videos on YouTube.